are. At a personal level, one of the decisions you've made is not to leave enormous amounts of money to your children. Are they old enough to understand this yet?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I'll get more flack as they get older, but I don't think it would be beneficial to them to have huge amounts of wealth. I think that's very distortive in terms of how you think of what the impact you're going to have, how you measure yourself, how your friends think about you and how they do things with you. And it's also bad for society. Warren Buffett says that we could pick our Olympic team by picking the grandchildren of the 1900 Olympic team, and we could see how that would work. In a sense, if we have so much inherited wealth, particularly these very large fortunes, we're actually doing that. We're picking the grandchildren of the people whose skill and luck accumulated that money and saying to them they should have this vast control of society's resources. I just don't think that's a great way to run a society. And so
you're in favor of the inheritance tax?
I'm in favor of two things. I'm in favor of people who are lucky enough to have these resources thinking about how either they or somebody they back should give the money back to society. And so if you give money away, then you don't even get into the taxation issue. If you don't give it away, yes, I think some portion of it ought to be taxed, that there'd be an estate tax. After all, the creation of that fortune depended on the government's educational system, justice system. It wasn't something where you just went off on your own and magically pulled some gold out of the ground.